What's going on, guys? Building Chaos here with another Satisfactory video. Yeah! In today's video, I'm going to be continuing in this nice little world where I'm showing you like cool little setups and stuff that you can do when building in a new area in the late game. Like, let's say you want to build a nice compact little kind of thing over in a new area, just to get the materials instead of getting all the raw materials into one location. So in the last episode, I showed you how to do this with limestone, as well as doing it over here with the copper setup and everything else. And we can't forget the iron, looking fabulous. And of course, we have the biofuel over here to get rid of those pesky trees. But in this episode, I'm going to be going over Caterium, so we can make some nice, lovely quickwire. The coal, so we can take care of our lovely steel setup. It's going to look freaking awesome. And of course, last but not least, the raw quartz, because we're gonna need, something for that. Oh my god, that's perfect. Look at the 3 areas that I'm going to. It's like it knows. But first off, I did want to go over something interesting. I've had some questions asking me basically how you build stuff in a different color. Well, if you grab the color gun and you edit the first square that's in there, whenever you build something after you edit it, it will build in the color that you pick. So as you can see here, I'm changing everything to white, and it's changing the base color of everything in my base to white. And as you can see from right over here, when I build something now, it's going to come over as white instead of the red that I had it before. So that's really cool and everything. So I want to say thank you guys. I've almost hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to get in that 1,000, you got to hurry up and, quickly get it. Otherwise, it'll be gone. But thank you guys. I do appreciate all the lovely comments, the great subscriptions, the likes and everything. You guys are rock, man. All the people that sat through that wonderful last video I had, I know it was long and everything, but I've been getting a lot of good feedback. You guys seem to enjoy it, and I've been having a blast with it. So with that in mind, we are going to continue this. We're going to have a lovely time. So let's begin. Roll that wonderful intro. That was adorable. Anyway, guys, so we're going to start off with the nice, lovely Caterium. We're going to make ourselves some quickwire, nice little good setup. Now, there's the beach to choose from, as well as the waterfall over here. I went with the waterfall because I give myself plenty of area and space to work with. And I'm building these on the pillar middles, kind of spacing them out and everything, because it works really well, and I got plenty of area to move over here, all that good stuff. But I upped it to be a 720 line because it has separates it into 45, I noticed. So I wanted to be similar to that of the limestone like we did in the last episode. So now we're master builders. This is going to take us no time to do it. So let's get something going, all right? 4 hours later. And in a blink of an eye, we are complete and looks fucking amazing. Now, I bet you're wondering how this works and why I didn't build it the way I did before, where I show you little by little. Well, this one's actually so similar to the other ones, such as the limestone and everything like that. I figured you guys didn't need a refresher course. I have faith that you can handle it. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I will go over them, help you out. But the way that it works is for Caterium, it's a 45 to 15. So it needs 45 in to make 15 ingots. So 720 divided by 45 is 16 different smelters. And that produces 240 lovely ingots. Easy peasy, no problem. The one above it is a little bit different, but still not that bad. So basically 240, constructor takes 12. So 240 divided by 12, 20. No problem. And the best part about this is, so if you take a 60 line and divide it into 5, that'll take care of those 5. It'll be 12 each. No problem. So all you got to do is take a 60 line, take it to a merger, then take that merger to a splitter, then that splitter off to 2 splitters, and that'll give you 6 different openings. 5 of the openings go to the constructors. The last opening goes back into the merger, and it takes care of it. No problem, easy peasy. And then it all just gets, shoved up here in the top. No problem. Oh my God. What are we producing? 60 per minute. Oh my God. So 60 per minute times 20. Wait, 60 per minute times 20? I did I mess something up? No, no, no. It's fine. Never mind. It's fine. Anyway, so 60 per minute. Oh, oh, oh. Are we rolling? Yep. Yeah, everything looks great. Working out perfectly. My bad, guys. Turns out 20 times 60 is 1,200, and we don't have a belt that can handle that. But it was actually an easy fix. All I had to do was put a conveyor lift in the middle of it, and then just basically makes 2 lines of 600. So 10 and 10 hooked up to 1 line. Easy peasy. Well, with that being done, the only next thing we have to go to is the lovely coal. And there's a good spot on this map for coal, which is just northeast of here. And there's a lovely, nice little puddle over there, too, in case you want to build, like, a nice little coal power plant over there. So, works out really well. All right. All we just have to do is head a little northeast and we'll get there. And here we are. Look at this lovely forest that we need to burn down and get rid of so we can take care of the coal. And there's actually 4 normal nodes of coal here with another pure node just a little bit northeast of here, and that'll be great. So, getting rid of all this, you can see the 4 pure normal nodes of coal. We got a limestone, a iron, and copper one just over here. So that's going to be useful when making steel. We're going to need plenty of iron. And then we got a sulfur node over here. I wanted to make sure I grabbed that because I want to do something with the sulfur. And there's more iron up here if you want to go straight iron coal mixture. But I have some alternate recipes, so we're going to go that way with it. The only problem with the alternate recipes is we need copper. But we got copper over here as well. See, there's plenty of iron and everything. The only problem is the iron that is up there is impure. So, that's the only issue that we have with that. But with that being said, let us begin with building up our steel setup. Should be fun. Alright guys, the first set of the steel factory is underway, and it is annoying as hell, and no, it does not produce any steel ingots at the moment. All this over here is just producing iron ingots because we have an alternate recipe that we're going to be using that combines iron ingots with coal, and I'll explain why I'm using that in just a second. But first I want to show you that I'm using this little trick right here to build a splitter on top of a splitter so I can fit all the load balancing underneath like I have been doing on the previous ones. And it works just as similar as the other one. So it's a 4-meter foundation with a 1 meter on top of it, and then the foundation is on top of that. Now as you can see here, each one basically gets split off with a Mark I conveyor belt into a splitter, and each splitter takes care of 3 different foundries. And as you can see, it's a 20 for 20, so 60 divided by 3 is 20, and it produces 50 iron ingots per minute. So each 51 basically gets merged together over here. Those 3 get merged over there, so that's 300 total, and then gets combined with another group of 300, so we get in 600 all the way down the line. And then this happens 3 times, except for the third one gets an extra 150 added to it. So you'll have 2 600 lines and 1 750 line of iron ingots. Now, when doing the alternate recipe for the steel ingots, it's a 1 for 1. So you need 1 coal for 1 ingot. So the 600, 600, and the 750. Oh, also, I built 2 of these on 50% because I love the symmetry of it. I just wanted to keep that symmetry going. It annoys me to have it off, especially with the lines coming through the center and everything. It looks so good, I just didn't want to ruin it. But we have a 600 we have 2 600s and 1 750. Now these 2 down here, as you can see, they are normal nodes up to 600, so they're 250%. So those will take care of the 2 600s up there. But we needed a pure node to get it up to 750. So basically, as you can see here, I'm going a little bit northeast up here, up the mountain. And I had to grab another copper that was up here as well. So I combined that copper over there with this copper over here, and I was able to get all the copper that I needed, which was like 750 or 780 or something like that. Basically just a lot. It's over 700. And then right here over here is the pure node. Just watch out for spiders. And I have this boost up to 750 coal to take care of the final one. All right, get rid of all that because that's annoying. But anyway, I have all the coal ready and I have all the iron ingots ready just so I can build this wonderful steel ingot setup. Because the steel ingots are much more important when building all this stuff. So anyway, let's get down here and let's build some steel ingots, ladies and gentlemen. So, funny story, guys. I was at work. Not YouTube, unfortunately. I wish that was my job. But I was at work hanging up tags, and I thought of a wonderful idea of how I could build this better. And so I did a bad thing, because I have this mod that lets me just mass dismantle everything. Bye-bye 2 hours of work. The funny story is that's not 2 hours. But anyway, so I decided that I was going to build it back from scratch and everything like that. But what I did is I put the 4 meter foundation on the bottom like we did before, and the foundation frame and all that kind of stuff, because what you can do is you can take the foundry and you can put it on the edge, and instead of having the items come up to be separated into it, you can have the items going underneath for the exit of it, because it's, you know, it's more compact and easier to use and all that kind of stuff. Now, the reason why we did it before, where we had the items coming up from underneath, was there's extra room underneath to load balance everything like that. But the load balancing on this is actually pretty easy, because with the base machines, it's a 60 line that gets separated into 3, so it's only one splitter, so you just got to fit one splitter. So I was like, oh, I'll just have everything come down and come out on one splitter. And then I noticed that that didn't work right there, having them back to back. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have them the original way that I had them, but still have everything go underneath, because it's going to save more height. And, you know, sometimes just saving the height of it, you know, tends to work out better than, you know, worrying about all the other stuff. But with that being said, I had it like this. I'll have all the exit items going underneath and combining together like I did before. So basically it's just rebuilding the same thing, but it's also going to look a lot better because it's going to be more compact, so it won't have that huge ugly looking gap down there. And then of course I did this with the mergers. I kind of put them offset because they'll be nice and, you know, beautiful all the way around. And I'm more OCD than I am, you know, practical. Even if it means, like, you know, more splitters and stuff like that. Or mergers in this case. But anyway, with all that being merged together, it's all going to merge down the center and be combined together. Easy peasy, no problem. The only thing is, up top, having everything basically split to these things. So what I did is, I went in the center of it, and I brought it over here to the edge, put one on top of one, and then basically grabbed the Mark 1 belts, and I kind of merged them. But of course I was looking over there, I'm like, okay, that one's going to go, the bottom one's going to go to the left, I want this one to go to the right. You know, have them opposite, you know, because it looks amazing, the opposites kind of thing. And then I put these over here. Now, I know some people are like, why didn't you put the 90-degree things down there? And I missed the opportunity right there, but I'm definitely not going back over this. I've put enough time into this, as you'll find out soon enough. But with that being said, I get the nice little, you know, Mark II belts over here, separating everything like that, and we're all good to go. Oh, wait, no, these are the 20 ones. I need the Mark I belts. Well, I'll fix that in post. I mean, later. I'll fix that later. Yeah, right now. That's it. I'll just fix it now before I forget. All right, so with the Mark 1s and all that kind of stuff, we basically have 20 for 20 for 20, all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much set for this one. We just have to build the same thing over and over again. Easy peasy. Now, this, on the other hand, this was a pain in the butt. See, I have 4 and 4 getting merged together, and then all the way down here, I have those getting merged together as well. And I was like, there's just enough room. I could have this thing basically coming all the way. Oh, no. I wanted it coming all the way down the center. I wanted to put the little thing in the middle. Yeah, I'll just use this for the conveyor conveyor pole. Man, talking's hard, isn't it? Conveyor pole right in the center, and then I can just have it all coming down the center. So it's really nice because all you have to do is basically combine 4 and 4 and 4. So that way you have a 750 line coming in. And you also have 2 600 lines for the coal, like we were explaining earlier. But basically this is a more compact way of doing it, and it looks better, and the setup is so much nicer on it. Although I did have to do this where it comes down and then have the 2 mergers together, because for some reason there wasn't enough room to have it the other way. But it does look kind of cool, especially when you put these like right above it like this. Oh, come on, there we go. Yeah, that looks nice. I don't know why, but that just looks so much nicer. But anyway, with that being done, we got to start building on the next level. So that takes care of everything down here. And as you can see, it looks so nice without the ceiling on it and everything. And it's going to be so compact when I put the ceiling on it, the difference in it. But everything gets merged down, merged together. And as you can see, the splitting on the top looks great. I just love it. But on the way, anyway, on to the next aisle, on to the next thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with the bottom done, it's time to work on the next level, which is actually the steel ingots. We're using an alternate recipe and an alternate way of building these foundries. I decided that I wanted them like hanging off over here and all that kind of stuff. And if I put them in a straight line, it's actually more compact now that I got the nice way of having things on top instead of the bottom. Oh, I could not believe that I didn't figure this out. I kind of wanted to do the bottom over again, but I do need the space going up, so I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. But if I have to delete this thing and rebuild it again, I will freaking lose my mind. But anyway, with the top being gone, or with the top being ready, I have 2 600 lines that need to be taken care of. That's where this comes in. That's 15 foundries to take care of the 2 600 lines. Then I have the 750 line, which, pain in the butt, is going to be 18.75. So that's going to suck. But anyway, all I had to do was separate these things pretty good. Now, the separating, instead of putting it in the middle like I did the other one, I had to put it off like this, as you can see right here. But it actually makes it more compact because it makes it closer to it. And as you can see, it combines the top and the bottom pretty easy. And then you do the same thing with that, except for you're going to have to use a conveyor lift like this. And bam, you got it. Everything looks really good. Once I saw the top like that, I'm like, you know what? I need the bottom to be perfect too. So I made the whole thing perfect, and then I just built a whole bunch of them all the way across. Nice and easy. But with that being said, nothing is ever nice and easy. And now I have to delete all this stuff to rebuild it again. So the problem that I had it with is the one side that I built was over the edge, but this left side that's over here is not over the edge. So I have to delete this so I can have more space in the middle, because what I want to do in the middle is I want to build all 18.75 that I need going straight up the middle so I can have just a solid floor of steel ingots. Oh, it's going to look so freaking cool when it's done. So all I have to do is just delete all this wonderful foundries and everything that I made, like for the last hour or whatnot, and, you know, start from scratch again. I wonder if this will become a trend. Oh, so with that being done, I have the whole setup like this. It looks so good. And look at that room in the center. That should be plenty enough room, right? Hopefully so. I gotta figure out a setup that I can do for this, because the ones on the side is not bad. It's just the ones in the center, I don't know if I have the room for it. Because I was looking at it, and the only difference between these foundries versus the foundries on the floor underneath it down here is it's 120 that gets separated into 3, where those were 60 that got separated into 3. It's a pain in the butt, but I think I have a solution on how I'm going to set this up. I just have to set them up in groups of 3. That's what I just want to make sure. So I'm thinking about putting it like in the middle over here. I kind of want to keep that little thing that I put at the edge of like every single build. Oh, but there's like no room around it though. The thought process behind this is staggering. Oh, and it looks so good though. It fits perfect. It fits perfectly except for the belt, you know. There's like a one space around it and that's it. Oh my god. But anyway, I will come up with an idea, guys. Just give me a minute. Let's see what I can do, okay? Guys. This looks freaking amazing. I'm so happy this turned out. I was able to combine everything onto the top floor. It only took several hours. But as you can see here, I utilized basically the middle one right here and separate it like I normally would for the other ones with the 120 line. So works out freaking phenomenally. And this is why I love this alternate recipe for building the steel, because the original steel basically is a 45 for, wait, OCD says no. Oh, God, why does it have to mess up? Anyway, so the original recipe basically is a 45 for a 45. This one is a 40. 40 basically can be divided into 3 evenly by the 120, which works out so good, you know, considering that, you know, we're going to have to load balance everything like to a T, and I want this to be amazing. So basically, being able to do this on this floor like this, oh, it's so good. Everything is so compact and so nice. I'm so glad this worked out. I just need to hook up power and set all the recipes and we are good to go. You guys know how to do that, so I don't need to show you. So let us start on the next floor. But first, I had to figure out the load balancing. So I'm figuring out the numbers because it's 600 each, or 60 each for each one that it separates. And we have them basically set up in these groups of 3. So it's basically 120 each in these little nodes down here. We have 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and then we have about 6 in the center. So I was thinking about it and I'm like, what if I did it in groups of 4? So groups of 4 with groups of 3, basically 12 apiece and all that kind of stuff. It'll give me 480 in 4 different lines. And I'm like, okay, this will be perfect because I was looking at the recipe for the next tier and 480 is going to work out so well. I did leave this one at the end that's at 75%. I kind of left it on its own. I got to figure out something for that. It produces 45, which throws everything off because, of course, nothing works out for 45. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it for right now and not worry about it because everything else is so perfect except for that one freaking one right there. But anyway, here, let me show you how the thing's going to look. All right, with the steel ingots, we can produce 2 main things, steel beams and steel pipes. With the steel beams, it is 60 items per minute. If we take a 480 line, that's going to give us 12 constructors. Whereas if we take the steel pipe at 30 pieces a minute, that's going to be 24 constructors per the 480 lines. So this is why we need the 480 lines. They work out perfectly. And boy, do they look perfectly when all this is up here. Look at this. The amount of space in here, oh my God, it's phenomenal. It's amazing. I love it. But anyway, I got the steel pipes in here. I got 12 on one side and 12 on the other, aimed in the center for their exit point. Then a split right here, and then I have 6 and 6 for the steel beams. Now I wanted to include this part here because a lot of people have been having issues with how I do my load balancing, and I just wanted to make sure it was pretty straightforward. So like something like this, which is pretty easy, which is just a solid 60 line. What you do is you put down your nice little splitters that you got going here, and then you want to put the main bus line going down the center, basically connecting them all. Now, the main bus line is whatever like the fastest belt you have. So basically, if you're taking 780 items through, you need a 780 belt, a Mark V. Then what you want to do is you want to grab a regular conveyor belt, all right, and then you're going to put that through. Now what this does is basically it takes 60 pieces off the line because that belt can't grab more than 60 pieces. So because we need 60 pieces, this works out perfectly. This is why it's really good to find recipes that fit in that nice little, 60, 40, whatever ratio so you can split them pretty easily. And that's the best way to utilize this to your advantage. Now, doing a 60 line is pretty easy. It's just basically giving a 60 line all the way down. But the amount of space that you're saving is so good in like a setup like this. You just got to pay attention to how to do these setups. Now, we're going to do another one, and it's going to be the 30 line. because it's just a slightly more complicated one, but it's also not that bad. So as you can see here, it takes 30 items. So what you want to do is you want to take your splitter and you're going to put them all the way down, but you're going to skip the first one and go to the second one. And skip the third and go to the fourth, skip the fifth and go to the sixth, so on and so forth. And it doesn't matter if it's in the, if it's in the odd ones or the even ones, as long as it's every other one it goes to. And then you're going to put a splitter off of that splitter. So what it's doing is it's taking the items off and then it's splitting them to take care of the two different machines that you have here. So we have constructors, and we need 30 for each constructor. So we're going to take a 60 belt and split it into two, and that'll take care of two 30 ones. Aw, I ran out of stuff. Anyway, so let's go back down here, and I think we should start with the main bus line like we did on the other one. So we're going to take the main bus line, and that's going to be our fastest belt going all the way down like we did before. All right. Can't just finish this. Oh my god, so much fun. Man, how far does this go down? All right, that's good. All right, then we're going to go all the way back because, we're weird like that. And we're going to go to the regular conveyor belt. So we're taking 60 off of here and putting it into here. And then we're going to basically split that 60 into two. So a 30 and 30. So basically, we've just compacted this whole thing without having to put like 1,000 different splitters over here in each and every single one. We basically get rid of at least half the splitters and stuff like that. I haven't done the math because I'm sick and tired of doing math. It's a lot of math. But basically you do this over and over again until you're done. Pretty easy. I trust that you guys can get it now. If anybody has any issues, feel free to leave a comment. I got your back. But anyway, we need to continue on and finish this up. So give me a minute and I will be back. Oh my god, everything is complete. Everything is done. Steel has been one of the longest projects that I have worked on in this world to date. I just need to connect everything up and we should be all good. So I got all the stuff in the front, got the bins all ready to go. Everything is looking fabulous. It's looking good. It's working properly, I hope. So with the coal done, I got to hook up the iron and the copper in the back. I got all the bins up in the front ready to go for when the items come out. I don't have an item saving up steel ingots, although I could because I know we have that one steel one that's just not doing anything. I might set that up later. But anyway, I got to put the coal and the iron and the copper in here, and that'll start making me some steel ingots. Yeah! Everything looking good. Look at all those nice yellow lights. Wait, is this one out of power? Wait, what's wrong with it? I didn't set the recipe. Oh, god damn it. Alright, give me a moment while I set some recipes and figure out... Wait, I set these ones up, right? Okay. Maybe it was just this side. I'm going crazy. Do you know how long it took me to build this stuff? A long time. But it looks amazing, and it's done, and it's perfect, and I feel really proud of myself. Oh, but anyway, let me go through this and set these up. I'll be right back. All right, I finished it off. Everything's looking good. Oh, look at that beautiful. Everything is just going into there perfectly. Look at them ratios. Oh, I'm so happy with the way that turned out. Oh, this is why load balancing is so important. Wait, was that a smiley face? Never mind. I was seeing things. But anyway, so we got the whole bottom, double-checked everything, power to it. It's got all the recipes chosen and everything like that. I want to go up to each level and take a look and see how we got going on. So with the iron ore and the coal going up here, now it's being separated into each and every one of these. Ooh, it's so good. I'm going to be using this in future builds as well. It's great that I actually did this because then it's like sets my mind up trying to figure out, compact solutions for this stuff. And it actually gives me ideas of what I can be doing from like my mega base and stuff like that. So that way my mega base is not like, up to height limit. But anyway, with everything being done over here, that's looking good. That's looking good. The bus lines that are on the side are actually working really great right now because they're working perfectly. Yes, everything's getting separated really nice and all that kind of stuff. Nice even distribution. Yeah, that one's going to be stuck pretty soon because it's just going to be in the center. There's nowhere it's going. Oh, I could have it going right down the center. Oh, there's room. All right, I'll think of that later. But anyway, all right, double checking this floor. Everything's looking good. All right, comes down the center. I don't need another quick wire debacle. Everything needs to be perfectly load balanced coming through the center. Oh, yeah, I had this on top of here to go into a bin and then just have them separated on the side. Oh, it looks so great. I think I need to make this like a free download or something like that for you guys. Maybe if we hit 1,000 subscribers, definitely this will be a free download. You guys can have it. You can play it. You can see it. You can build it your own. You can see all the different kind of stuff on that. No problem. Well, with that being done, there's something else that I want to do over here with coal as well. And unfortunately, it's not power. Yes, look how fast these bins are filling up. Not the steel beams, of course, but those produce slower anyway. But the steel pipes are going crazy. But I had a build over there on the left side. I want to get rid of and rebuild it because we need some compact coal for something special that I have going on. So I want to build a compact coal setup that's actually really nice and really compact. So with this being done, let me get underway with that. If you were wondering what this is, wonder no further because it's gone. Alright, so I'm going to rebuild this, but I'm going to try and build it better with all the knowledge that I learned from the other thing. But I'm going to set it to a building montage. So let's play a good song and see it go. Oh my god, that building montage was pretty good. Let me know in the comments section if you like the building montage. If maybe if you'd like to actually see them more often in the videos, that'd be kind of cool. They're actually really fun to do because all I have to do is keep everything recording and then just play some music afterwards. You know, nothing too special. But anyway, with this being built, it's nice and good. We have a 600 line of coal with a 600 line of, what do you want to call it, sulfur and everything. And basically, it just gets divided up over to here. It was a pretty easy build. The only problem was everything had to be divided evenly, unlike the other ones, because it was a bunch of like 25s and 25s and stuff like that. Oh, but it looks amazing. Clap and a half or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Oh, look at it go through. Is it me or something seem wrong? Wait, where did... What? Why is my... Oh my god, what happened to my sulfur? The sulfur goes up top. Alright, goes up here. Alright, those are... What? Did it lose power? It did lose power. Wait, where's everything that was over here? Oh, when I mass deleted it, it was above. My bad. Oh, That was awesome. This is why we can't have nice things too close to things that have to go bye-bye. Oh, but anyway, yeah, so that is a perfect setup for what we got for it. Let me just rebuild this really quickly. Oh, God. It was doing so well, too. You know, it actually only took me 40 minutes to build that whole thing, which I gotta find is kind of impressive considering, kind of impressive considering, you know, how long it takes to build some of this stuff. But once we had the idea down, the plan and all that kind of stuff, it just pretty much builds itself. It's just kind of putting stuff down pretty quickly and all that kind of stuff. But otherwise, with that back going, all right, let's take a look at this. Let's see how good this looks. Oh, that is so much better with the nice yellow in there. We did it, guys. It looks amazing, and this gives us a wonderful compact coal for days. The reason why I want compact coal is for making like turbo fuel and stuff like that. So this setup over here is going to work out so great. Might have to rebuild this somewhere else though, but that's beside the point. But anyway, with that being completed, the only thing that we have left to do is build something for the quartz. All right, so we just got to take care of that. As you can see here, it takes 25 and 25 to produce 25. That's why we had to have it evenly distributed, because there was no way, none of the belts like I was doing before could separate it evenly enough for it to go in there. So we had to do it this way. I kind of wish you could put splitters, and you can actually put like percentages on the splitter of what you want to go off to the side. If the developers put that in, oh my god, that would be amazing. Oh my god, I just thought of something I forgot to do in this build. So one of the other things that I wanted to put in this build was I kind of wanted to have, was it blasting powder or whatever? Oh, am I out of, I'm out of items. Don't worry, I got this. Or this one. One of these has what I need. There we go. Cable for days. So anyway, the blasting powder, what is it? Shoot. What is it? Under... Yeah, consumables. All right, the black powder, yes. So the black powder is used if we combine sulfur and coal. But you need more sulfur than anything else. And even this one with the sulfur and the compact coal, although if I find another sulfur node, this would work perfectly. I'm trying to think of an overflow method that I can use for this, where like once it builds up with the compact coal, then any extra will go into black powder. So that way we can make like nobelisks and stuff like that. Because, you know, we're going to have to destroy everything in the world, and I want to be able to do that with ease. So give me a second. Let me think of something really quick, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. What I did was I just have this little setup right here with one that's like been overclocked and everything like that. And then I just took a line of compact coal coming off of it because it's pretty much already filled up. And then I took the sulfur from the other side. It actually worked out pretty cool because if you go on the other side right here, it kind of just like, you know, goes over really nicely. Ooh, wait. I don't want that hanging off. Let me see if, real quickly. Haha, there we go. Yeah. Looking great, looking fine. All right, let's go build some quartz, okay? We gotta finish this off. I need some sleep. All right, guys, I know the video's running long, but I promised you quartz, and I've come to deliver. First, we just gotta find out where the quartz is at. And that's not too bad. It's up northeast, real easy to get to. Let me go over there, grab some stuff, and we'll build it. Look at that. What a nice area. Oh, stuck in a cave over here. Now, I'm looking at this cave. There's not a lot of room over here, and we want to build a big setup. So, first, let's find out how we can bring it back to base if we had to. Or, I mean, there's some room over here, but then we'd have to destroy all these trees. Let me see if I'm about building to base. If I bring it over this way, I should be able to bring it over to my power plant. There's plenty of room over here by the oil power, but let me see if there's a different way, because what if I can get it by like the steel setup that I have going on, or at least back to my regular base? Because if I go this way, okay, that's closer, but still not the area that I wanted to. And then, okay, so here's the nice little bridge that I made to the steel. And there's the steel. I mean, ooh, what if I go up here? Well, check this out. Over here, go up through the little forest. I mean, I can destroy all this wonderful stuff. Because it's right... Oh, yeah. It's right over here in the cave. And then I'll just bring it back up there over the edge and... Whoa, wait, the steel's that close? Wait a minute. So it's right there. What if I bring it just straight down this valley right here? Dude, there's so much room right here too. Oh my god, that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to basically bring it to this valley. Give me a minute, I'll take care of it. We'll do like a little jump cut, then you don't have to deal with all this crap again. Be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, good news. I have brought it back in a kind of chaosy way. So I built these little boxes, and then I just put these boxes everywhere. And then I put the pillar middles in the middle of each one of them, and kind of, it looks like it's like crimping them, kind of. But it works. And then I have it bringing all the way over here. Oh, the best part about these boxes, it's the foundation, and it's a foundation frame, and then it's a smaller foundation on there. And then that fits perfectly the thing on top. Oh my god. And then it's just like right around the corner. It's so close. Why do these things keep attacking me? Stop attacking me. But anyway, so I got these things these two hooked up over here, and as you can see, it's a pier node, and then this one over here is a pier node. So that's a possibility of 780 per minute. But we need to figure out how much actual machinery stuff we need. I was going to build the constructor over there, but, you know, something was shooting at me, and I didn't feel like killing it because I'm tired. I've been building for so long. But anyway, all right, let me build the constructor. Let me see what we're dealing with. What kind of numbers are we dealing with when it comes to quartz? All right, so we got the quartz crystals at 37.5 per minute. Oh, that's a messed up number. Wait, but if that's times 2, times 2 is 75, which is also a messed up number. Oh my god. But, I mean, I could do a 600 one, because that would be 75 times 2 is 150. But what if I do 675? No, wait, that'd be 750 then. Yeah, if I could do 750 on that to divide that one up, that would be 20 constructors. Haha! I figured it out. Yay! I feel so smart. So yeah, it'll be those will be pretty easy. What about the silica? What are we looking at silica? 22.5? What the hell is 22.5? So that'd be, oh, that's 45. Oh yeah, the lovely 45, because that number's so easy to use. So I know we can do a 720, but every 45 is 2, so, wait, 720, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do the 720, that's 32 constructors, yeah, the 16 times 2, so that's 32 constructors, yeah, it's not that bad, we can handle this, but you know what we're gonna do? I have made this decision. We're going to do another montage. We're going to do a montage. Yeah. So let me get the setup for that and everything, and I'll do a nice montage. So sit back, relax, and slow it down if you actually want to see what happens. Montage. Oh my god, oh my god, that was fun. We need power. So guys, what did you think of the nice little montage? Now, question, that one was a smidgen longer than the other one. Do you if you do like the montages, would you like the short montages or the long montage or no montage altogether? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. But anyway, with the power on, all we have to do is just sit back and wait for those lovely crystals to come out. Any minute now. Come on. Where are you at? Wait, what? What just attacked me? Ah! I gotta run away. Why are these crystals not coming? Oh, it should not take them that long. Alright, I gotta go check on something. I will be right back. You seriously? I forgot to put power to these damn things? God, I'm going nuts. Okay, so I'm back, and everything seems to be working just fine. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we got some crystals coming out. I told you guys how it's separated. This build was actually pretty easy and straightforward. It wasn't that bad. We got the 32 silica on the top, basically divided into 216 layers. Pain in the butt, but looks amazing. This is basically... think of the limestone setup that we did, just on a bigger scale, longer and all that kind of stuff. The bottom, on the other hand, that was the quartz crystals. It was annoying because they basically come out in groups of 5 and everything, because there's 20 of those damn things. So I basically had to go all the way back and check on how I did the separating on that, which I told you guys earlier about, where you basically do the merger and then splitter, and that splitter goes into 2 splitters, and then those splitters go into the 5 plus one of them that goes back into the merger. You know, easy peasy setup, no big problem. But anyway, with that being done, I just have one little thing to do to it, and we are all good. So let me take care of that real quick, and I'll be right back. And the final thing is complete. Oh my god, look at that. It's like a nice little waterfall and everything. It looks so cool. Yeah, I put some splitters up at the top just so they go sideways and everything. It looks really nice. I love it. But anyway, that is it for today, guys. We have built everything. Oh, we have quartz, we have Caterium, we have steel, we have all the original stuff, limestone, copper, what the hell is the other one? Iron. Yes, we got it all. And next time we'll be working on oil stuff, so I'll be trying to do the plastic and, what was the other thing? So the next one I want to do is going to be plastic, it's going to be rubber, it's going to be the alkyd aluminum sheet setup and stuff like that. But before I do that episode, I want to do an episode on power. Now, a lot of people love or have been asking me about, you know, what my power setup is and how I'm going to be doing that. And I wanted to go over the two different power that everybody deals with. Not the biomass. I mean, literally, you just basically put those down and just play with them. Those are really annoying. Sorry, I wanted to take a picture of this because it looks freaking awesome. But anyway, we're going to have to deal with the power. So I want to do the coal, but I also want to test out the coal. So over here, I got, there we go, over there, I got one more coal thing that I left off there. I'm going to be grabbing the compact coal as well as the petroleum coke from the oil setup and see which one's better versus how easy it is to make versus how much it makes, how long it lasts, and stuff like that. Also dealing with the fuel generators, fuel, residual fuel, turbo fuel, stuff like that. Not going to worry about the geothermal. Those are just put down in play. And definitely not working with the nuclear, because when I do the nuclear, I'm going to do a massive nuclear because there's only 3 nuclear spots on the map. I want to find one location where we can do a giant nuclear plant in one central location. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. You have been great. Thank you for sticking around. #WonderWeasel, and have a lovely day.